Hello again, and welcome back to Python Tutorials. This is episode 12, and today we will be covering file handling with text files. Files can be opened in Python using the open statement. The first argument is the name and location of the file. The second argument is the open type, be that read, write, or append. And any other arguments are primarily, you use that for the encoding, which in this case is UTF-8 or Unicode. So, in this example program, there is a text file in the same location on my computer as this Python file, named Py12.txt. Line 1 sets a variable f to the open file, with the reading mode set to R for read. This means it cannot edit the file, but can only read from it. On line 3, I open an iteration with the iterative variable I, iterating through f.readLines, which is a list of every line in the file. And I print I.strip, which removes characters such as new line characters and spaces from either end, as you can see here. Notably, once we have opened the file and set it into f, the file stays open until we explicitly tell it to close using f.close. A much cleaner way of opening files is using the with statement. So here we use with open py12.txt as f. Now, as soon as that with block ends, or the lines after it are unindented, then the file f is closed and f no longer exists. However, anything we do within the block persists, such as setting lines to f.readLines. So let's change now to the writing mode. So with open py12.txt, with w as its mode, meaning write mode, we can use f.write. And in this case, let's just use input. So now when I run the program, it will prompt for an input, and then this will be written to the file, and with open py12 in reading mode as f again, every line in the file will be printed. Another thing worth mentioning is that every time you open a file in w writing mode, its contents are cleared, meaning, as you can see in this program, there's only one line being printed each time. Now we switch again to append mode, which does not clear the file when opening it. In this case, you still use the write keyword, but say I wanted to put in a new line here. Now there are 2 lines saved in the file, and if I run the program again, there will be 3, and so on. Some final things to note is that trying to open a file that already exists with X as your mode, or exclusively create as your mode, then it will raise a file exists error. And arguably more importantly, if you try to read a file that does not exist at the location, then it will raise a file not found error. This can be very, very vital in high-level programming. Thanks once again for watching.